Talking movies and games, yeah, we've got the view. Theme parks calling with that thrill seeker vibe. Vacations planned and our geek hearts thrive. We're the nerd herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad. We live in the dream in our nerdy pad. Lightsabers clash and controllers click. Marvel debates and board game tricks. Disney rides and coasters scream. Living life like a nerdy dream. We're the nerd herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad. We live in the dream in our nerdy pad.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nerd Herd. You guys were expecting Zach, weren't you? But your boy Azkhalon is on here first, and I'm going to bring up my co-host for this evening. There's
Yes,
Jason,
sir.
too. So
Yes,
you're probably
sir.
like, what is going on this Sunday? This is weird. Where is Zach? Well, I'm going to bring up Zach in just a second, but he's going to look a little bit different. And there he is.
Hey, everybody.
It's Chat GPT, Zach.
So yeah,
Zach is on the road. I will be, y'all will see me soon enough. I think I can see our hotel. So
there you go. So yeah, Zach is on the road. So he's about to be at a hotel. He's going to try to get set up to where he's on camera. But welcome in, everybody. So I'm going to try to go through the chat a little bit and see if we can get Zach to the hotel and set up so you guys can see his beautiful face. So, of course, we got our man Mike in the house.
Mike.
So saying welcome. Let's see. Something about I checked 2 days ago, but it doesn't show up. I don't know what's going on there. All right. Mike's on everybody's channels. Am I the first one here too? I think that's on my channel right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Watching with my Nerd Herd shirt and the Hometown Co hat. Red hat over green shirt. And so I got my shirt on tonight.
Yep. And
Mine came in yesterday. So
I have my Hometown Co shirt on.
There you go. And we don't know what shirt Zach has on because we can't see him.
He's probably driving with his shirt off, knowing Zach.
yeah, it's a little too cold to be doing that up here, but no, I am not wearing anything specific.
Anything. You're not wearing anything. Stop right there.
That's how you know it's a good vacation.
Yeah, that's Zach. That's Zach Margaritaville Zach.
Margaritaville Zach.
Yeah, Go ahead.
Zach. And then you didn't get Zach first and foremost.
Scott.
Wait. Hold on. Look at this. Where's Jason? Jason's right here.
Come on. This was a minute ago, though. Dollar General Jesus.
Look at this. Where's my shirt? And I think that's Dustin, I think. Yeah. Dollar General Jesus. All right, got some people saying, hey. Let's see. A lot of hays. All right, woohoo. It's a party now because Sea Leg Journeys has made it over.
Let me look.
Look at this. CokerCulture, are you here? All right, we got AA
I'm getting
Ron.
the Jason treatment tonight.
You are. Yeah. They're giving it to you.
Which is kind of funny. Since you're on as the CokerCulture icon. But AA Ron saying, hello, Nerd Herd. And greeting from Exile Kitty in my lap with me.
Yeah, I think I was looking to see if that was, let's see, who was it? Aaron. Who was saying that where's their shirt? Because I didn't have anybody on here that I'm not seeing that had ordered. I know Aaron's got his now.
Okay, I think that was Dustin, Dollar General Jesus.
Yeah, I don't see an order for Dustin on here though.
Okay, I think Dustin just wants you to hook him up.
I think Dustin exactly. I think well, no, he didn't send me an address or anything either. So
All right, we got G Dad in the house. G Dad is in the building. Oh, look, everybody's saying hey to G Dad. So
Oh my
I
God,
think
the
it's about time for
celebrity.
G Dad to be on the show.
Yeah. Well, that's what we should have done because Zach wasn't in here. He should have. I think he's going up to his room right now. That's where
Yeah,
he
because he
went.
just left. Yeah, we should have had G Dad fill in.
I know he probably he looks better than Zach anyway. It's a party now. Yeah, absolutely. See,
Can't wait to see IU whoop Purdue. Cool.
yeah, we got a lot of things going on. Tennessee jumped up to, I think we're number 18 now.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
jumped up 2
haven't really
spots.
been looking at any college football this weekend. I've been so busy. We had a birthday party yesterday, and then today we went to a movie, and so I was trying to get some recordings in yesterday morning. So I kind of missed out on some football this weekend. Trying
What
to
movie did you watch again?
we went to see Wicked for Good today.
Oh,
We saw the first one, the first half of it, I guess, about a week ago, and
yeah.
we didn't see that one in theaters, and so we went since we watched that one since the sequel was coming out, and then we went to see it today, and it was pretty good. I've never seen the original musical
Yeah.
or read the book it's based on, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good.
I haven't watched it yet. Should I watch the first one?
Yeah, I mean, definitely watch the first one because it's just it's the entire play, but they split it up into two movies because they added a little bit more information and more things like the connections between Glenda and Elphaba and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Zach, you're getting a lot of toads on here. I don't know if you can see it. Danny Dizzle says toad, 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 toad.
Will anyone be late today? No, we were all on time.
Yeah,
Just
we're missing Zach, but I think he's listening. He's probably just checking into the hotel, I think, right now.
yeah, I see all the different toes. Oh, what did I just do?
There's no telling. Yeah,
Oh, here
Zach's
we go. There we
checking
go.
in the hotel. He's in the promised land. He's in Tennessee
Did the promised land?
this weekend, heading to
Okay.
Dollywood. But he told everybody that last week, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he might have mentioned it.
Okay.
I accidentally hid the comments for a second, so I had to bring them back up. So hashtag where's Webster?
So Aaron got the green one too. Yeah, you got the green one too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the green looks really good. I like the logo on the green, and green is not. I know it's a part of my channel's color because of the whole I play Xbox thing, so I do
Yeah.
green and black. But I'm not really a huge fan of green. But when I first saw the green, I was like, that looks really good. I got to get it with the green.
I'm a little further down than you, but I had to put it up there because
Oh no, that's fine.
hey, since 2003, if you're not keeping score, Tennessee has not won since 2003 at the Swamp. But guess what, baby? Yesterday we pulled off a big one. Oh, God, that felt so good. As you
Wow,
can imagine,
2003. That was the year Zach and I graduated high school.
I know it's the last time we'd won in at the Swamp, so that
Wow.
was a pretty big deal. It's so funny is all my buddies. Shoot, to know that we were just freshly out of college a few years the last time we won. That was crazy. And we're heading back to Tennessee this weekend for the Vanderbilt game. So
Okay, that's gonna be a big
I
one.
don't. It's gonna be a big one, but like I don't know how that's gonna really help us. Because right now, even with the way the standings are, Vanderbilt's number 12. Miami, Utah, Michigan, and Texas and Virginia are ahead of us. Now,
Yeah.
Texas could lose. I don't know about Miami or Michigan or any of those. I mean, I don't know if they've got any big games, but we really need some of these other guys that are in the top 12 to really kind of get nixed out, and then we'll jump in maybe. I don't know. I'm hoping, but I'm not too hopeful. It would be nice, but
There he is.
I'm here.
There's
hey,
Zach.
Just my giant head, apparently. My gosh.
did you just now check in, or have you guys been there?
The Wizard of Oz. We've been here since Friday, so
Oh, that's
tonight's our last night. We check out tomorrow morning and we head back home.
All right, what's
That's
this? It says Midnight Gamer. I'll be careful with both of you guys streaming, or three of you the same stream.
That's funny.
Is that for YouTube purposes? I guess. I don't
know.
know. Yeah, you might have to elaborate on that one because
I
we've
don't know.
always done it this way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
and I think everything's fine.
Everything's good.
I mean, as long as the three of us on there, I don't see any issues with our channels.
No, it's not an issue.
Let's see, not a big win for Tennessee after all. It was just Florida.
Well, come on now. Yeah, it would have been a big loss though. So you can't say it would have been a big loss and not say it's a big win. So if we had lost to them, everybody would have given us so much crap. It'd have been crazy.
I don't. So, Sea Legs Journey is also saying, "Yeah, don't cross streams." Oh, that's a Ghostbusters reference right there. That
Oh,
took
okay,
me a
yeah.
second.
We love us some Ghostbusters.
Let's see. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, yeah, we got somebody confirming what you said.
Oh yeah, 2003, man. And you know it hurts, man. If you lose that much, that many times, and yeah, I got really lucky. My event that I did, and I'll tell you more about that later. But my event that I was at last night, we got done just in the amount of time, got packed up, and I was home and got to watch kickoff. So that was crazy.
That's
So the event
awesome.
that I was at was from 3 to 7. So
We got to watch a little bit of it last night when we got back to the hotel.
yeah,
I don't remember. We got back pretty late for us last night, so we kind of had it in our heads that we were gonna be sure to be back here a little earlier tonight. So glad to be here in the 7 o'clock hour.
but y'all have had a blast, I'm sure.
Yes, we've packed a lot into these just couple days, and I think Jess has some things up her sleeve for tomorrow on the way home too. So it'll be a
Awesome.
great trip home.
Yeah, Dollywood, that was your first time, right?
Yes, we've never been to Dollywood outside of yesterday and today,
Yeah.
and oh my goodness, we had two completely different experiences yesterday and today. It was
Oh wow.
night and day experiences. Yesterday, the forecast called for what it thought would be rain all day long,
Yeah.
um, and it didn't rain at all, and it ended up being in the mid 70s.
Oh,
So I literally had to buy a T-shirt so that I could change at the park. I was so hot. Luckily it was a shirt that I would have bought for myself anyway, so it ended up being my souvenir shirt. Um,
Awesome.
but yesterday was ride focused. It was your usual Coker Chaos theme park day of how much can we get done, in this one day. And we got all the thrill rides ridden yesterday, plus the train.
Did y'all have anything like a fast pass thing? Do they offer
No,
stuff like
we
that?
didn't.
Okay.
We had the ADA pass with
Okay.
Chad, and I have to give Dollywood their props here. Out of all of the theme parks that we've been to so far and gotten 88 passes, yeah, this was the most fair system, in my opinion, with how
yeah.
they handled it. Like at Six Flags, I love how Six Flags, you basically get right on at Six Flags. They write down how long you had to wait, and you get to pick where you sit. And that's always kind of been an issue in my mind for everybody that's waited forever,
Yeah.
just for us to kind of come up, because Chad's going to pick the front row every single time.
Yeah.
Dollywood, you don't get to pick where you sit. They are going to decide what rows you're going to sit in, which I
Okay.
like. I feel like that's more fair. And then
Their signage is very good.
instead of writing down how long you had to wait, they write down the next time you can use your pass, and
Oh, that's cool.
they go off of what their current wait time is at that ride. So you still are getting on pretty quick, but you're still having to wait the same amount of time as everybody else in line, just in the park.
Is that a
So
written thing like on a card for you?
yes, yeah.
That's awesome.
We have to go to this. They have an ADA center instead of just guest services. So they have a building with workers specifically to deal with folks with disabilities and getting these passes for the
Oh
day,
wow.
which was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then yes, we take it to the ride. You give it to the attendant. They sign it, write that information down, and ask. Since it was Chad's card, they asked Chad questions, the same set of questions, but they asked him questions at every ride, just to make sure he could do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So it was great.
Like, can you transfer? Are you
Yeah.
able to? Yeah.
Can you transfer in the event of an evacuation? Can you, walk down the steps? That kind of stuff. So
That's
Who was
awesome.
that said they were packing for a cruise?
That was Lori. Yeah.
Lori.
Lori,
Had to
Lori,
pop
don't
that
you
up.
leave tomorrow?
She said she's packing.
Yeah, I thought she was packing the other day on
Lori,
my
I mean, I
live
know we
stream.
give Cheryl a hard time for packing so early, but it's literally the day before the
Yeah.
Yeah.
cruise, Lori.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta put this back up really quick. Dustin said, "I'll stick to the OG Wizard of Oz." Look, my wife loves the OG Wizard of Oz
I do
movie.
too.
That's one of her favorite movies of all time. But she does enjoy Wicked too, and it's really interesting. Like the play changed, and the musical changed some stuff that's in the book. But it's really interesting to see things kind of from a different perspective. And I really like how they played around with the different characters. So that was really cool.
Yeah, I told Jess this weekend that I hope that sometime over the break we can go see part two because we watched part one at home. We
Yeah,
didn't
that's what we
go to the
did.
theaters and see it. The boys still haven't seen part one. So I'm hopeful
I
that
haven't watched it. I haven't seen it either.
Part one
Yeah.
of what?
Wicked.
Yeah, it's pretty good though. That they did a really good job with it, in my opinion. Look at this, missing the toad today.
Yeah.
I'm
He's here.
And
The turd is here. I mean, Toad.
then Chad, Zach. Did I just hear Chad?
You did, Chad.
We're younglings,
You
apparently.
might hear all of them. Everybody is in the room with me. Jess is here. Chad is here. Ty is here, and we're all in here. It's amazing that it's this quiet.
Yeah.
Look, Jason, did you see that?
Yeah, I just now read that it is about the
Yeah.
pride for sure. I know. I think the fam isn't he a big? He's a. Is he a
That's
wait?
Ron.
Is he a wrong? Okay, is he a big Bama fan or Florida fan?
Ron's a
Bama fan.
Bama,
Yeah.
that's right. So anytime, yeah. He said, "Bandy, you gonna spank the balls, really?"
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. I was just about to pop that one up.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was a huge win for us, even though they weren't ranked. I mean, because they're scary every time you play them. I mean, you know how it is. Those teams like that you usually beat up on, but there's always close games. So it yesterday was not even close. It was way more of a blowout than it appeared, even in the score.
As someone who just hates Florida, that was so good to see.
So you hate Florida more than Tennessee?
Me?
Yeah,
I'll root for Tennessee.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, being a Florida State fan, and as awful as we've been over the course of the last decade,
Yeah.
we root for Tennessee more in our house than anything else. So
I find it hard to.
yeah.
root
Well,
for Tennessee.
I know.
Yeah, but like if it comes down to like SEC teams, making the playoffs or having a chance at national championship, I'll kind of cheer them on, because I love the SEC teams. But
Oh, I won't root for
To
Florida.
be fair,
still.
on that last comment was up there that Tennessee got one win out of the three big ones. We had Georgia with a field goal to win and missed it, and
Yeah.
then and then Alabama was a tight game too. So I don't feel bad about those games. I mean, one field goal changes our whole season. We're if we beat Georgia, we're at right now, even with that loss to whoever, all the other stuff, we would still be sitting, and all those are top ranked teams.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like if Tennessee had gotten one of them, like either
yes,
Georgia or Bama, I think
we'd be in the
they'll
top
definitely
12
be in
right
that
now.
hunt. Yeah.
We need
Uh,
somebody big to lose, y'all. We need somebody.
Lori says she'll pack in the morning
Lori, you're
before getting
killing
on
me,
the
Lori.
ship.
You're killing me.
Yeah, the other night I was doing when I had that event, the Christmas tree lighting. It was the very first event, and again, I'll tell you more about it later. But it's so funny, we were doing something. She goes, "Well, what time do we need to be there tomorrow?" And I said, "Well, we got to pull the cars up around 12." I said, "But I've got to go work on some stuff. I got some stuff to finish up." And I said, "I've got I probably won't be in bed before 3 o'clock in the morning." And she goes, "Jason," she was like, "Why do you wait last minute?" And I was like, "What?" I have literally I've killed myself for months. I have not procrastinated. I've stayed on it. I have isolated away from people if I've had to. I don't even respond to my nerd herd buddies when they text me. I mean, I'm been locked in. I told her, I said, "Listen, you need to stop. That's offensive." And she was like, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that." I said, "I've stayed up for about 2 weeks up till 2 every night, just trying to be ready." So, but it ended up being great, and I'll tell you more about it.
I got Mickey's Adventures saying, "Hey,
Welcome,
welcome,
Hey,
welcome."
Mickey.
welcome in.
Oh, I like this too from Mickey's Adventures. match the likes with the number of participants in the chat to show support. So yeah,
Oh, I
definitely
like
hit that
that.
like button. We appreciate that. Let's see. I was there when it was Silver Dollar City. Now it's Dollywood.
I know. I think I went a couple of times when I was really little and it was Silver Dollar City. And I don't know, I liked it back then too.
Dixie wants to know, did you get a little sun, Zach?
Yesterday, for sure, Jess and I both were a little red in the face because yesterday the sun was beating down on us. Today, not so much.
All right, we got some more people saying hi. I think I missed Linda. So Linda saying hi to some people. So hey, Linda.
Welcome in, Linda.
Let's see.
Yeah, Mike got his hats this week too, so he sent me pictures of his hats, and he said this is going to be my wearing around town hat.
I miss Danny too. Hey, Danny. Welcome, welcome. Got
I'll be
Travel with
seeing
Josie
Mike
Ann's in the
sooner rather
building
than
too.
later.
Let's see. Okay, Lori's commenting on. I guess we turn this into a little bit of Wicked talk.
I know, right?
I see it. I love the Wizard of Oz. My all time is Sound of Music. Way different though. Yeah, Dixie really likes Sound of Music too. Oh wait, then Lori says have no desire to see Wicked. Which one is it, Lori?
Oh well, I think The Sound of Music is probably one of my favorite all time musicals. I love that. I mean, it's
I don't know what's my favorite musical.
I love it. I love it. Like
I think Hamilton is probably mine. I
Hey,
love
Jess,
just
what's my
the.
favorite musical?
Casablanca.
Wrong. That's movie.
Oh,
Back to the Future musical.
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom
Oh,
of the Opera is
really?
good too. Yeah, yeah. But I just love like growing up, listening to a lot of rap and hip hop, like the cool stuff that they do with Hamilton and the different songs. Like I really enjoyed that when I first saw it. So that was probably my
Hamilton's
favorite.
awesome. I love the producers.
Yeah,
Back to the Future is fantastic
yeah. I
too,
want
of
to
course.
see that.
Yeah, that's funny.
This is interesting. I've heard the original story of the Wizard of Oz was an allegory about the push to put the USA on the gold standard. Huh.
Interesting.
I've never heard that before. I have to look more
Hey,
into that.
I'm gonna have to look into that too.
That
That's
is
interesting.
interesting. I know something with the Tin Man, I think in the original novel had something to do with something maybe along those lines. I can't remember. I read something about the Tin Man and I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, here's Dixie. I will not root for Tennessee. Sorry, I'd rather root for
That's what I was
Auburn.
laughing about. I saw that. I wish I wish they would let you flip like on this thing. I wish they'd let you flip your comments, move them where you want them on the screen.
Oh yeah. Like we can flip each other. Like you saw, I flipped you and me, so it's like we're talking to each other instead
I
of
know. I
facing
wish you could
away.
do it with your because like if you see me looking off to the left, it's because my text is on the left side of my wide panel. So when I
Yeah.
look over there, that's how I read.
Check Lori's newest comment. I know
Okay,
you
hold
have to
on. I'm gonna
scroll
get
down.
there. I was trying to figure out what this was about. That's why we get along so well, Zach. I didn't know what that one was about.
Jan's talking about the Tennessee comments.
Oh, okay. So here's
Oh,
this
he's gonna
week
be
on
busy.
next week. Okay, for the rehearsals and media night. Back
Yeah.
the following week and then off, then back for rehearsals until Valentine's Day.
I love that Mike stays so busy. Like, he's just always doing something. You know what I mean?
Mike's a busy
He
man
really
between his
is.
actual job and then working the trail.
I
That's
know
awesome.
it's awesome.
Let's see. Oh, my only Florida team is the Jaguars, which Trevor Lawrence didn't look so hot today. I think he
Yeah.
threw a pick that bounced off of somebody and a D lineman caught it.
Y'all, the
Dix-
Falcons can't hurt me today
oh yeah.
because I'm paying no attention to them.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mike, you got to see. Well, you're not down, but Mike shows. Look at this right here. He said he's the. Sorry.
Oh, is it? Okay, there it
Oh, he
is.
goes. I'm the new hometown coach sales rep for Central Florida.
Nice.
He
I'm trying to get
listen.
the Lorries.
Sorry. Yeah. He may be single handedly, upping my sales every time. He's been getting all kinds of stuff.
Was it this one, Zach?
Nope.
Really no desire to
Nope,
see it.
not that one. It's got to be further down.
Dixie's bringing in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. All right, I'm trying to get there. Wait, hold on. I got to show Dustin's really quick. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a musical? If not, Bob's Burgers the movie.
I haven't seen Bob's Burgers, the movie, but Nightmare Before Christmas can definitely be considered a musical.
Yeah, I mean, any pretty much Disney movie that's animated can be considered a musical. All right, I'm still trying to get there. Let's see.
You must have passed the Lori comment because I think Mike comments below it. Nope. Yeah, you passed it.
Oh, I passed it. All right,
You
let me go
passed
back
it.
up because I'm really curious. So it's before her comment, I guess, about the.
Yeah, it's before that. It's right. No, yeah, no, that's it. Not
Okay.
listening.
That's funny.
Oh, so I guess they're still playing. Okay.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
funny.
Let's see
Yeah.
here. All right, I'm almost down to the bottom. Oh my goodness. I keep clicking on the wrong spot. All right, there we go. Nightmare Before Christmas, definitely a musical. And then look at this. Mike, thanks for the help. Jason.
Mate, payroll.
Yeah, I know, right? Listen, this has been a week of amazing stuff. I mean, it really has been. Really has been.
Let's see. One of the funniest things in movies is in the original producers when Dick Shawn single-handedly pivots the appeal of the production to the audience.
The original producers movie with Gene Wilder is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Mhm.
But some of those things that are so funny, we can't talk about here on the
No,
Nerd.
I
Is that the
know.
one
No.
that has they redid it with like Nathan Lane and all that? Okay,
With
see, I didn't
Nathan
know that
Lane
was a
and
previous
Matthew
version.
Broderick. Yeah, when it was originally a Mel Brooks film, and highly, highly, highly overshadowed by Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
But it should be talked about in the same company with those because of how funny it is.
Got Roxy in the
Roxy.
house. Hello, hello. And I think I made it down to the bottom. Let's
Crazy.
see. And then
It
Dixie
only
said,
took us 27 minutes.
my uncle sent me. Oh, now there's more that popped in. That movie on DVD years ago, and I have yet to watch it. It's about producing a play about Hitler. Okay,
And
the producers.
And Dixie, I am not lying to you when I say the song, like the main song for that play, is so dadgum catchy that I will catch myself just singing it randomly, and it's like I'm singing about Hitler, but it's such a good movie.
That's funny. Yeah, I've never seen it myself either. So, and then the Jaguars apparently won in overtime. So,
Well,
There you
congrats,
go.
Lori.
so
Yeah.
there you go. Trevor Lawrence's mistakes didn't cost them.
Yep.
All right, so this is kind of our Thanksgiving part 2 live stream. So, the Falcons. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to get to the Thanksgiving stuff. Falcons win 24-10.
All right.
So maybe it helps not to pay attention to them.
I mean,
That's
it was
true.
still the Saints who were just as awful, but hey, we're
the
not in
Saints
last
are not
place.
good. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, Zach, do you have your list of Thanksgiving stuff with you?
No.
All right,
Yes, I
that's
don't.
what I wanted to know. So let me.
I mean, I could pull it up on my phone, but that'd be
Zach, you
difficult.
remember everything.
I know I do, but
It's funny though that I was watching a video the other day and he was talking and he goes, what's the name of that thing? He goes, I'm Jason.
well, to be fair, you remember what video that was? That was
Yes,
the
that was the
Cozumel
day.
video.
That was the dancing video. I watched him dancing and Sarah was not paying attention. All of a sudden she looked up. I heard her start laughing. She was like, he is dancing. I said, I know he is. I love it.
I was getting it.
You
Zach,
were.
did you send that to us in email or
Yes.
text?
Send
Okay, that's what I
it
thought.
via email.
Okay, all right. I'm trying to find it, but
Yeah. While you're looking
I'm
for
one
that.
video behind your dancing
Oh,
one.
you are.
So
Okay.
I'm trying to get there.
Azkhalon told me I needed to stop being so consistent. He can't keep up with my videos.
Yeah, I was like, I can't keep up. I'm behind.
I know. I listen. When the new year starts, I've got to set a thing. If I go one video a week, right,
Hey,
and I do one. I sent out a blog today, and Zach goes, that video will be out in May. And I was like, wait, hold on, turn that blog into a V, make it a vlog, and you're good to go.
No, you said it backwards. Turn the V into a B,
Yeah, the
and you
vlog
already
into
have it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh wow. Mike's getting his popcorn tomorrow. That's
Oh yeah.
crazy. I didn't think it would come that fast. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, by the way, for helping to support my program. I love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go back and play it 2 times speed.
Then I'll really be dancing, folks.
You really were dancing. It's so funny watching you dance. I loved it. I love that they make y'all wear those life vest things.
They made us wear them on the catamaran.
And
That was
I'm sure that makes for a great suntan, you know. You get a big Dickie vest suntan.
So Danny thinks, Jason, that your next video will be up in 2027 or 2028.
Well, listen, if to be fair, I've been a little bit distracted, but and I'm not going to be less distracted in January. Let's just be clear here, but it's maybe I can just start saying, okay, what am I videoing to do one video this week or at least two videos max?
hey Jason, do hard things.
Do
I
hard
mean, you know, and I gotta. Okay, so I know videos are the hardest things right now. Everything else has been really hard already, but so yeah. But we did the Christmas tree lighting, Zach. It was awesome. I don't know how many thousands of people came through downtown Dallas last night, but it was crazy. It was so many people. We we got there at like 12 o'clock to set up. It didn't start till 3. That's because they closed the streets down for us to get set up. And so once we got all set up, you know, we were all set up to go. I learned so much, y'all, about booths and how things work. But what the craziest thing was after we got everything set up, everybody came by and was like, do you guys do booths other places or, where do y'all normally set up? And I was like, no, this is our first one. We've never done this. And they were like, there's no way your booth looks too put together. So, which is a compliment. But I mean, we had no clue what we were doing. I mean, we had, I had a tap to pay. I had 2 phones ready to go to tap and go. And I had hats, but I learned a lot. We put all the hats that I've done, multiples of them. I learned big. One, have hats for kids. Have a lot of camo stuff for men that show up at these events with their wives, and don't have too much selection. I had some of that stuff, but then those 6-7 hats I had, they sold out. I mean, they sold out
Oh wow.
quick. They sold out.
Oh my
They
goodness.
sold out so fast. I should have made 100 of them. I'd have sold every one of them. I really would have. Yeah, but everybody was really, really kind. I mean, we looked like we were veterans, but we weren't. My whole team, I call my team, all my people had on hometown shirts, and everybody was like, "What in the world?" I mean, but we looked like we belonged, but
Awesome.
we were faking it until we make it. So
That's awesome. All right, so last week we covered best and worst Thanksgiving foods.
Yes.
I think we talked about that. I think I wanted to start with the who are you most thankful for this year.
Oh wow.
And I like that who instead of what. So let's do that one. I like that one. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think the whole time. I was thinking about saying that one. And we also talked about, while you guys are trying to think, we talked about the Macy's parade some, I think. I think that one kind of came up, and we talked about the Thanksgiving movies because we realized there are not a lot of those. But which one of you want to go first? Who are you
Zach, you
most
be
thankful
thankful.
for this year?
Who are you thankful to?
Who are you asking me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult. It's hard to pick one person and say who you're most thankful for over
Yeah.
other people. I mean, because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or anything, but
Yep.
as corny as it might sound, and the name I'm about to say is probably going to surprise y'all as well as the people that I'm currently in the room with. Um, but I think I'd have to say I'm most thankful for G Dad.
I knew you were gonna say
Wow, Jess
Wow.
said she knew I was going to.
not you wouldn't be here.
Well, Ty goes, without him, you wouldn't be here. Um, I think because I I don't want him to think that we don't know how much he has to do for my mom
Yeah.
on a day-to-day basis. And we have a hard time getting over there once a week to visit them with our crazy schedules and busy schedules and stuff like that. And he's living it 24/7 over there and having to fend for himself with his own impairments, as well as be my mom's advocate as best as he can. So,
Yeah.
and he, on top of all that, he does a lot of stuff for us and
Yeah.
helping us out. I mean, we wouldn't be here this weekend if it wasn't for him. He put up the money for Jess's birthday for our tickets to Dollywood, and I just had to pay for the hotel. Which, listen, you'd think it's Jess who's the most thankful because she's over here giving her list. Because yeah, he's who she calls when she needs advice, and especially right now when she's got new car fever that she's had ever since we had the rental car. And so that's her sounding board for going through all that information and trying to figure out if it's a good deal or not, or things like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think for this year it's I mean it's hard to pick one, but I think I'd have to say my dad.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. That's awesome. Dustin said, thankful for Scott who brought him to us. So that's awesome. Love the positivity. All right, Jason, you want to go next? I'm still kind of thinking.
It's tough. It's really tough. Like obviously, I you guys are, you guys have, parents that are still around and things. So that would be something that I would typically go to. Um, let's see. Obviously, it's such an easy answer to say my wife. But I'm gonna. I think that's kind of a given, kind of a thing. Um, but somebody that you guys, I mean, one of my closest friends, he's my best friend, is Greg Musgrove. I'm very thankful to him, and he doesn't know it, but like there is not one thing that I say to him, and you guys are like this too, but like there's not one thing that I say to him that he's not like 100% invested. Like there's not an idea that I have that he's not like, oh, that sucks. He's always like, oh yeah, yeah. He's always right there to be positive. He's always there to be like, hey man, I got you. What can I do to help you? Like he's all in. Like my wife's always like, Jason, don't bother him with that. And he's like, bother me. I'd be mad if you didn't ask me. So like, they had a birthday for Savannah last week. We showed up. My wife went and set up everything with his wife early. When everything was time to be torn down, we helped pack it all up. And he was like, man, I really appreciate y'all. But like yesterday at that event, he showed up with his truck. We took everything over. He, and then there were times I was a little on edge. I mean, y'all can imagine first time, and I want everything to look good. And,
Yeah.
and Greg goes, was it, my wife just tell what she said. She goes, Greg, Jason's being a little bee right now, just so you know, because I was being feisty a little bit. But yeah, sorry guys, I was being a bad guy is what that means. And
Did they say potassium?
potassium.
No,
Yeah,
there it is.
but he stayed through the whole thing. He was doing the 6-7 with hats to people. I mean, but that's just a small thing he does. But like he's all in for everything I think I'm gonna do. Like it, and he's like mine. You would think like I don't know. We're kind of like each other's number one fans. Like I'm so thankful for my friends in general. But like I could say that about you guys. I could say that about everybody. I could say it about my wife, and I could say it about my business partner Brian. I could say it about Jesse. But like Greg will not shoot any idea down. He never says, "Hey, that's kind of silly." He's always like, "All right, man, let's see if we can do it."
How
And
can we
then
make this work?
yeah, oh yeah, but
That's awesome.
So,
he doesn't
so
know
what
that.
I hear is Greg is the hobby hopper enabler.
He enables me. He is he is he is my jock strap.
Okay, we need to put that on a hat or a shirt, please.
Greg is my jock strap.
He's my jock strap.
Oh my
He is my jock
goodness.
strap. He is my supporter.
He is my athletic supporter.
I had to
Yeah.
put Judad back up really quickly. He just made this old man cry.
Sorry,
Yep.
Dad.
Yep.
Oh,
Sorry,
Ty
not
just
sorry.
asked for a 6'7" hat, so there we go.
Oh, did he? Okay. Yeah, this one kid. Can I tell you one story while we're doing that though? So a kid, he was probably 8 or 9, came up to buy. He wanted a 6'7" hat. His mom said, "Hey, just wait until we walk around and all that stuff. See if there's something else you want." He goes, "No, I want this." And I was so excited. And he reached into his pocket and he pulled out his little wallet and he pulled out $25 and he started to hand it to my wife, and my wife goes, "Jason, don't make him pay for this." And I was like, "No, Sarah." I said, don't offend him. Don't offend him. I said, "Do you understand that when a young man saves up his money and earns his money and then he finds something he wants, he puts money on it, it's offensive to say, 'Oh, you're too young to understand the value of money.'" No, that's a good lesson for him. But my wife gave him $5 back anyway. But I said, what you've got to understand is that as a kid that worked hard to get that allowance, to use that money, there's a lesson learned in that. Yeah, I could have said, "Hey, just take the hat." But my wife would make us broke if giving away being kind is the way to do it. But like I said, kids need to know that there's value in saving and in spending their money. And he wanted that. So anyway, I just thought it was kind of funny. But I told him, I said, and I looked at him, I said, "Would you have wanted your money back?" He goes, "No, that's what I wanted." So he was like, because that's what I wanted. His mom was like, "Thank you." And I said, but I told her, I said, "You don't understand when little kid saves money like that and they're willing to pay for something, just because they're little doesn't mean they don't understand the value of something.
Yeah, they
Don't
want
ruin
to.
that for him."
They feel proud about being able to
Yeah.
spend
I
that
said,
money.
"Don't ruin that for him." And then, it was really cute, but Sarah gave him $5 of his, it was a $25 hat. But anyway, Sarah got to win there too. So, oh, did you see that?
yeah,
Mike,
Mike's been throwing out super
Mike.
chats and all kind of stuff. That's
Oh my
awesome.
goodness.
Thank you,
Thank
Mike.
you,
Mike,
Mike,
I
so
appreciate
much.
that. That's awesome.
Speaking
That's awesome.
speaking of Mike, I'm about to take us down a detour here
Okay,
because
let's do it.
I haven't
Okay,
put
yeah, I'm
this
still thinking. So
I haven't put this in our group chat yet, but I talked to Jason before we left, and Jason's not going to be able to make it down to the Christmas event either. So it's just going to be me and Chad. So we have to make Valentine's Day happen. We got to make the Valentine's haunt happen. So I'm pretty sure, and Mike, I'm sure knows and can confirm it, that it is going to be Valentine's weekend. Which
okay.
Raymond, I know you don't have a break,
Yeah.
but that is the beginning of our break, Jason and mine. And Jason has said he will already be down there
Yep.
because they're doing their usual Disney and Universal stuff.
Yep.
Okay. So
So
it'll actually be the actual 14th,
it'll be
right?
that weekend. So it'll
Okay.
be the 13th, 14th, and Mike can let me know if it'll be the 15th or not.
Okay.
There's no way that we would be able to be there for the 13th with it being a
Yeah,
Friday
I
because
wouldn't be
that's a
able
Chris.
to. Yeah.
But we should definitely plan for the 14th or maybe the 15th, depending on what the schedule there is. So that
Yeah.
way, all three nerd herd folks can be there. Rob, I thought you were a Bills fan. Go
Sorry, I
Cowboys!
distracted you.
Sorry.
You are no longer there.
Thank God Mike's buying hats and shirts like crazy. That $5 had Hometown Co. in the hole. Jason, and I'm happy you're killing it doing the hard things.
That's
Uh,
fantastic, Dustin.
well, here's the thing. And so we said they agreed. Someone said, "I agree 100%, Jason, that, that was a big thing for him."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike said it's usually that weekend. He's gonna double check. Yeah, double check and let me know because our first outdoor meet is I think the 27th. So or close to that weekend. So
Yeah.
2 weeks later. So if it's Valentine's Day weekend, I should be able to make that work definitely because we'll be
Let's
done with indoor season then. And so yeah.
who Who do you love more than your boys from the Nerd Herd? So Nerd Herd Valentine's Day,
Yeah,
Pastor
let's try to
Henry.
make that
Hey,
happen.
I just need a shirt that says "Nerd Love."
Look, Dixie's on board with it, so
There we go. Nerd Herd V-Day meetup. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
that I want to use that as a segue. So I thought about mine, and I thought about talking about subscribers and various things like that. But and this may seem a little cheesy, but I'm gonna actually go with Dixie for the person that I'm most thankful for this year, because she puts up with so much with me and my craziness. I'm always busy making videos, and she still supports me. I coach so much, and I mean, she supports me. She handles a lot of the cooking and various things, the grocery shopping, the various things that a lot of times, I mean, I can do more and I need to do more to help with those things, but a lot of times I am legitimately busy. And I mean, she's taking care of all of that and picking up the dog from daycare when we take her to daycare a couple of times a week, and staying on top of a lot of things. So I was thinking, and I was like, obviously your close family members are going to be, top of the list. I mean, it is what it is. But no, I mean, I am really, truly thankful for her. I don't even know if she's still watching, and it doesn't matter, but I just had to say that
If
just
she is
because.
watching, big time by brownie points.
Well, and I'm not trying to do it for
I
brownie
know.
points or anything like that, but I
I know
mean,
you're
it
not.
is true. Like, not a whole lot of spouses would probably, be, I mean, it just depends, but, be super supportive when, I got this hobby that involves a lot of time, a lot of time away from her sometimes, on top of the other stuff that I, have associated with my job and stuff like that. And so that's why I try to make sure that I took off this fall from coaching, and stuff like that. Oh, Jason, there's a speaker connected. I don't. Can we still hear Jason? Hey,
Are
Jason.
y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was something about a speaker added to scene. I was
I
like,
know
that was.
y'all blacked out on me and then
Hold on.
came
You can
back.
hear Jason? I can't hear Jason now.
Oh, you can't hear Jason now?
I can't
Oh,
hear Jason
wow.
now.
Well, that was crazy because you couldn't hear me earlier.
Right?
Yeah. How about now?
So if Jason
No.
says anything to me, let me know because I can't hear him.
Yeah, he just did. He said now, and
Nope. Okay,
that's
hey,
weird.
it's probably my end. So hold on. I'm going to pop out and pop back in again. So y'all give me just a minute.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna pop up a few
No, that's
at
cool
the.
though. That's cool. That I'm sure she'll appreciate that.
Yeah. And I mean, anytime I got ideas and stuff, I mean, she's the first person, to hear about them for my channel, and oh, I think I made her tear up. So yeah, and a lot of, the YouTube stuff and the coaching, I'm trying to make sure, bringing home the bacon, so it
Oh
does, at
yeah.
least, we do you get some monetary stuff from all of that. So that's good.
Oh, absolutely. I think so too. I mean, but it's all right. Zach, can we hear you?
Yeah, can you
Hear
Yes,
hear?
us?
I got you now, Jason.
Yeah. Funny thing though, let me tell you about this week about yesterday. Sarah was collecting the money, and she left to go get some food and stuff like that. And then she goes, "Oh, Az is getting lucky tonight."
Coach Jason thought what he's doing to say it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she goes and leaves, and she comes back, and I said, "What'd you get?" She goes, "Oh, I went and got something to eat, whatever, something like that." And then later on, she was like, "I said, well, did you use your card or whatever?" She goes, "No, I just used the cash that we had." I was like, "That's the cash for the that's company money. You can't spend company money." And, and it was funny because Brian, he was like, "Yep, my wife does the same thing. Petty cash, no respect for the petty cash. You know what I'm saying?" I was just so funny, but it is whatever. I mean, she had to eat. And I would have told her, I said, I would have paid you to go, I would have gave you money to go eat. And she was like, she just used the petty cash. She said, it's funny.
I was trying to pop
Very
up,
funny.
all the other people mentioning what they're thankful for, so you all can
I love it.
see it, even if we didn't get to really address it. But yeah, I wanted to pop up the one from Linda. So thankful for her friends, Debbie, Rick, and Sherry, that helped her through the loss of her husband last December. So that's good that you have that support there.
Yes, fantastic.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Dixie's been getting ads. Watch out. Oh, well, I thought I popped it up, but yeah, then it went away. And then Lori says she hasn't gotten any. So yeah, I guess Dixie's
Did
getting
you see
all of them.
Danny's? Did you see Danny's? What she said?
Yeah, let me go back up. This one right here. So thankful for Zach for introducing me to her, and she's thankful for her big bro and his new wife because the big bro was always worrying about her because she went through a lot with her syndrome.
Yeah, we're thankful for you, Danny.
Yeah, we're
You're
thankful
super
for each and
supportive.
every one of you.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I look forward to this every week.
I know it's so awesome. It's such a good way to kickstart the week, especially since I got to go to work tomorrow.
Work.
I'm sorry.
What's
Yes,
work?
I have to go teach tomorrow, which I ain't teaching tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel you there. On Friday, I literally said to some of my coworkers in the morning, I said, I really need the most productive thing I do today be making copies. That needs to be the most productive thing I do. So, Jason, I told as this on Friday when he did his stream, but when we get our stuff, our site stuff on your website, Azkhalon needs to have a water park simulator shirt
Yeah.
Yes.
for his fictional water park that we all attend every time with all these crazy folks. So we've got to get a Bermuda Triangle, like I survived the Bermuda Triangle or something like that T-shirt for his fictional water park.
Did you see
Oh,
my thumbnail for the live the other day? The poster that I put on there. So I had AI make me a poster that says "Disappear here."
Disappear here. That is fantastic.
that's good.
And then Jaden here said, "I'm thankful for Nerd Herd and to be a member." So a lot of emojis there.
Thank you, Jaden.
Oh, look at this! Make that simulator shirt have duty in the pool.
That's accurate.
All right, Danny has to work tomorrow to Wednesday. Okay, then off Thursday the next Tuesday. Oh, that's awesome. You're off the next Tuesday. So I get Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday is an e-learning day, but our superintendent did tell us, and I don't know if you heard it, Zach. I think I was telling Jason, we get to leave at 12:30 on Tuesday instead of
Woohoo!
being
Half
at
day. There you
3:45.
go.
So yeah, but I was supposed to have practice, so now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that on Tuesday. And then Danny said she would get that shirt.
I'm a bad influence. I told him to cancel it.
That may
Jeff?
be what I do, but the problem is, so I was gonna give them Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off anyways because of Thanksgiving break, but we have like one more week and then our first meet is upon us.
Yeah.
So that the week we return to school, our first meet is that Saturday. So I'm just like, so I may just move it up to 12:45 and whoever can make it, and whoever can't, we'll just send them something to do on their own.
Jess just said she has afternoon patients on Wednesday, so she's going to be working all the way normal.
Oh,
But then I think she is off Thursday and Friday.
she's off Thursday and Friday. Okay.
So she's got to work 2 days, just like you got to work. Well, you 1.5 days for you, so you're not even working as much as she is.
Wait, I can't come in on the water park. I'll get banned.
What?
Oh, Mike only gets Thursday off.
Mike, you're always working.
I would say Thanksgiving next to Christmas. I think Thanksgiving's probably one of my favorite holidays. Just it's like every big back's dream, you know. I mean,
You're speaking
I don't care
Ty's
if you-
language right now.
yeah, no. Ty is a mini big back. He's got the big back mentality and the little man body.
I like this right here. I'm thankful for my brother. Thanks to him, I have no student loans. He helped pay for my tuition.
Hey there,
That's
hey,
awesome.
bro.
Come on.
Yeah, hey,
That's
ask your
really
brother if he can pay my loans off for me. Help me get those paid off.
That was such a blessing to get those things going.
All right, Danny has a sinus procedure next Monday, so we'll be praying for you, Danny. Took Friday off because Big Bro and Sis-Law will be here until Sunday, so you get to spend some time with your brother and
Good family
family.
time
So
this
that's
weekend.
awesome.
Hey, do we have the movie? Somebody said we didn't play the movie on the donation stuff.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Somebody said
My
play
bad.
the movie. Look, see,
Somebody
this is
said
what
play
happens
the
when I leave these guys in charge.
Well, and I almost misplanned the Nerd Herd intro earlier.
Part
Did you
of me
see that?
wondered if that would get played.
Yeah, it started off with a black screen, and I was like, "Oh wait, crap!" All right, I don't even know which one is the. I think it's this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mike.
Mike,
Sorry
Mike,
about that,
Mike,
Mike.
Mike, Mike.
Killing someone with the taser. Yeah, I
That
almost
that
did.
part was so funny.
I was
So
like, "Let's just
funny.
jump in the pool and tase this person." Wait a minute.
And then you're constant, oh, she dead. She dead. She dead.
She was not moving. I finally had to use the med kit. I haven't had to use that in a while. Let's see, Dustin, my mom's in the toilet. Oh, okay, with the water
Getting
park.
banned.
All right, Dixie loves Thanksgiving. I thought Christmas was your fave. Apparently,
Christmas is our
Thanksgiving is
fave.
your favorite.
It's already Christmas in the Coker house. Especially after being here too with all the decorations and the Christmas songs and
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
guess speaking of Dollywood, really quickly, so you guys would definitely recommend because Dixie and I we were trying to go last spring break, but they didn't open back up until the week after our spring break, so we were unable to do it. So you definitely recommend doing more than one day um, at Dollywood.
It depends on what you want to do, what you're hoping to accomplish.
Yeah,
Like I said, we got all of the thrill rides ridden in one day,
in one day. Okay.
and we did not spend open to close there. We were there open, but we weren't there until close.
How long were the waits? Because you know me, I don't like to wait that long.
It varied. To
Okay.
be yesterday, because of the weather, I think it was an anomaly, and the park wasn't as crowded as it probably would have been.
Yeah.
Today, we got the crowd.
Okay.
We neither one of us were expecting it to be as crowded as it was today, with it being a Sunday, especially yeah, just figuring people would go home or things like that. Thought Saturday would be, a bigger park attendance day. But from the second we were pulling into the parking lot, like we, Jess and I both, just in seeing the amount of cars already, we were like, yeah, we're not going to be here very long today. Like our anxiety and it was way too peoply, as we like to say. So today
Very peoply.
the waits would have been a lot.
Okay.
The
So, and I think
newest,
Dollywood is one of those too. Like, if you get a multi-day pass, you can kind of go whenever within a time frame. I think so.
yeah, I
Maybe
think it's
people who
within a
were going
week
to go
of each other.
yesterday, ended up coming, today or whatever.
The trash. Oh, I have no idea. You'd have to ask your mom. Yeah, I think it's one of those that if you get, because we got 2 days, it just so happened that we went back to back. But I think it's one of those things that if you go within a week of each other, is
Yeah,
like how you have to use it.
yeah,
But
yeah. I saw that last year when we were trying to get tickets.
I like the way that we split this up, which was to do rides yesterday and then focus more on the entertainment and shows today.
Yeah.
Because the waits today were a lot longer than they were yesterday.
Look at Mike said, if y'all coming down for Valentine's Day, that will become my most favorite holiday.
Well, we are going to do our best to make it
I
happen.
can I can make it work, I think. So yeah, we just need to figure out if it's we got to first of all know for sure it's that weekend, and then
Yeah.
figure out
So yeah,
if we want
Mike,
to go Saturday or Sunday. So I know
talk
which
to
day to pick
Zach and
off.
see if you can get official dates, Mike, so that we can plan.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I saw the Jeremy Cottontail stuff.
Okay, I was like, Zach, do you know what this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from Jeremy and Cheryl's show in the morning.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forget. Some of them do shows in the morning. They be up early.
Well,
Like I know Eddie
there's
does one, and
Eddie does one early, and then he's with Jeremy and Cheryl and Ryan and Ricky, and it's a growing show. But it's at 9 Eastern, so 8 your time.
Yeah.
Azkhalon, and it just so
Like
it
like
falls
2 minute warning.
it falls on my planning period, so I luckily get to watch it.
Oh, so you get to see it?
But
Yeah.
now that I'm off this week, we'll see if I'm awake.
Well, Mike, we don't have to worry about getting off early tonight if the guys are okay with it. Because Cam Fam's not on after us tonight because they are on a cruise currently.
Cam Fam's living their best life right now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Yes.
And, yeah. And then that was followed up with did you post
Oh.
Lori? Said
Okay.
retirement's awesome.
yeah, I
Hey,
saw that. Yeah, I popped it up there.
so let me come in with some detoured bad news here. Last week I told you guys about Chad making state playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They won't let me compete.
Did you hear that?
Oh, that's what I was worried about.
Scared.
He said they're scared.
They actually come on, Chad. They actually made an announcement at the high school about all the folks that qualified for playoffs based on their games, and they gave
Yeah.
him a special shout out, even though he couldn't hear the announcement or whatever.
Yeah.
But that prompted the athletic director to come down and say, "Yeah, if it's a GHSA sanction thing, he can't play."
That's not
scared.
fair. That is
So
not fair.
That's
what in the spring?
I will be competing in the entire southeast region.
In the
Okay.
spring, it's not GHSA sanctioned. So GHSA only
Oh.
recognizes the fall season. So the spring season, he's good to play if he makes the playoffs. But here
Yeah.
in the fall, as a eighth grader, he could not. So
That is not fair.
I'm still waiting for my match against Azkhalon.
Uh,
I will embarrass you.
you will.
Yes.
I concede. I admit defeat before we even play. So I saw this, and I think Jaden was talking to me. Maybe why is next Tuesday
yeah, that's got to be you.
an e-learning day? I have no idea. So I saw some parents posting about it. Apparently, our school system, I think, was going to start us like a few days earlier than we actually started. And to make up for that not happening, they decided this year when they made the calendar that we would have to go in on Monday, everybody, us and the students, and then Tuesday would be an e-learning day just to kind of get our
wow.
days in, I guess. Next year, we're
Yeah.
back to having the entire week off. So, which was why we were able to make the cruise happen. Because I was hoping, we would have next week off, and our schedule or for our calendar for next year has already been created. So yeah, I don't truly have an idea why. So, and Danny, I don't know. Danny really wants me to come to Helen, but yeah, especially if I'm doing, the Valentine's thing, that might make it
That'll
harder.
be less than a month after.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it work, Danny, but I can't make any promises. But if I can't do it this year, maybe, the following year I might can make it or something like that. Let's see here. A lot of people talking about retirement. Oh, hold on, I gotta pop this up. Pack it in the morning, I guess.
You're killing me, Lori. You're killing me.
Dixie's got some advice for Chad, but Chad will probably demolish me now because he's been getting a lot of practice.
Angry Azkhalon going to come out in full force.
Hey, well, if we play Madden or college football, then Chad's got to play me in 2K.
Yeah, not
Maybe
to
I might have a
mention
chance,
the trash talk that is going to happen because
You can pick the game.
Chad is a
but I
trash
pick the
talker.
rules.
Oh yeah, oh
You pick
yeah.
the game, but we play esports rules.
Chad is not wholesome when it comes to playing video games.
No, I'm not.
no.
Especially if it's on my home turf.
He's already talking trash.
I know already. So Danny cannot wait for the Helen trip. And it sounds good if you can. It's okay. All right. Yeah, I reached the bottom again.
Good job, Azkhalon.
Let's see. Were there any other of the topics that you guys wanted to talk about? I mean, I guess we could technically carry it over to next Sunday because it'll be a couple of days after Thanksgiving because there's still a few more topics on here.
Let's have part 3 next Sunday.
All right.
Let's do it.
We can be thankful for another week. Thankful
Absolutely.
for the Christmas season.
Yeah, I was trying to see one. I think we can maybe tackle this one really quickly, and then we can kind of wrap it up. I saw the dessert showdown one: pecan versus pumpkin versus apple pie.
What about sweet potato?
Sweet potato souffle.
Sweet potato pie.
No, Jess is trying to throw
Well,
sweet
I
potato
was gonna
pie.
say sweet potato pie too because that's typically what my family makes. But I guess I would go pumpkin then more so. But I love me a good apple pie. I just don't have apple pies often, so I'm torn between.
I'm going to say pumpkin pie too because that's the only time I ever eat it.
I'm
Yeah,
not a big pumpkin pie fan. I used to be, but I think that's one of those things that as my taste buds changed,
yeah.
I just didn't get a taste for it anymore. So I'd have to go one of the other two. Like I love apple pie. Love especially give me some apple pie a la mode. But pecan pie is great too. I'm not gonna
It is.
Oh,
turn away
pecan
some
pie is
sticky
the jam.
pecan pie.
I haven't had it a whole lot. I've only had it a couple of times in my life. But yeah, Dixie's calling me out. Yes, I know I would die on the apple pie hill. That's kind of what I said.
But yeah, I'll
But
take sweet potato pie over all of that.
yeah,
Give me
we
sweet potato
typically
all day
had
long.
sweet potato. So I do like sweet potato better than pumpkin. So
Lori
yeah, I guess
says
out of those
pumpkin
three, I
mousse.
have to go apple. Definitely.
I love all of them.
Y'all, Dollywood.
Oh.
Dollywood has a 25-pound apple pie.
What?
25. I got it on the vlog. Y'all are gonna have to see it. 25 pounds.
I thought you were going to say ate it.
For $230, you can buy the entire pie. One slice is $30.
Wow.
It is a behemoth.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh wait, Lori said chess pie. I love chess pie. I feel like there's only a few places you can get chess pie though.
I've never heard of that one before.
I've not
Wait,
either.
What about it?
That's good.
Well, I mean, it's not special though. Everybody knows. But y'all
wait,
know
I've
about
seen it
Dollywood
before.
cinnamon bread,
Okay.
right?
Oh, cinnamon bread. Oh my gosh, so good. It's worth the
Yeah.
wait.
We demolished that. We got some yesterday, and then we got some to go today.
Oh yeah. You have some there? You're going to eat it tonight?
No, not gonna eat it tonight. We're stuffed because you know where we went for dinner? We went to
Where?
Flavortown.
Did you really?
Yeah, we went to Flavortown. So I had some. I had a guy's burger tonight.
I love it.
Nice. There's a one of the guys' restaurant on the cruise. I
Yeah, it's a
saw.
guy's burger. It's on
Yeah, the guy's
Carnival.
burgers place.
It's-
Okay. I
So
was
I
thinking the
never
chicken place, but that's at Disney Springs. So.
chicken guy. That's how we were able to talk the boys into going because we were like, "Hey, it's chicken guy." And they're like, "Yeah, chicken
Yeah.
guy."
That's
That's
awesome.
funny.
A lot of people
All
are saying
pie
the
is
different
good. Yes,
pies they
Lori.
want or they like. Mike says his wife's making him some
Praline
praline.
pecan.
Praline
Yes,
pecan.
sir. Yum.
So awesome.
Yes.
On fire, remember?
What?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Jess makes chocolate pecan pie around the holiday.
Chocolate
Which is good.
pecan. Danny was wondering how big is the pie again?
25 pounds.
That's ridiculous. So how often do they make that?
They had two of them there in the
What?
case. Like one of them that they hadn't cut up yet at all, and then one that they had that folks had taken some slices of at some point. I was like, I feel like this is a challenge. Like this is something that I'm gonna have to come get a slice of and see how much of this can I eat at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, y'all went to Manit's. Get out of here with that
Yeah.
Indian food.
Manise was so good. It was
There would
good.
be nothing these children would eat at
Oh
Manit's.
yeah. All right, chicken got in last, and Gatlinburg, and then Dixie's got to come in and tell y'all how to pronounce.
It is
praline.
not praline, it's praline. Welcome to the South.
It's got to be Pray.
That's her,
Praline.
Louisiana. That
That's
Linda.
as heavy
Holy
as my
cow, that's
turkey.
as
It
heavy as
is
my
a
turkey.
heavy
I have a 20 pounder. I got a 20 pounder in the fridge right now.
Oh wow.
Dang, Mike. See, but Mike, I'm kind of like you. Not that I have a gluten allergy. I'm just not a dessert guy.
I'm not
I
a
never
huge dessert
have.
guy either.
I'm a savory guy. Give me the appetizers and give me the entrees. I'd be perfectly fine without dessert.
That's how I am. Every now and again, I'll indulge. Like we got a cake from the birthday party from yesterday, so I'm about to indulge in that. But so, Dixie, you got to bring it to Louisiana.
Give me all those sweet.
Listen, can I just tell you, even though I spelled it like that, I still read it praline.
Yep. You can
I
say
don't
it
read it
however
like
you want.
pra.
I mean, we're gonna say it how we say it.
Yeah. If you want me to say pra, you better spell it way different than
How do y'all
Tomato,
because
say? How do
potato,
y'all say
potato,
pecan?
potato,
I
pecan,
I
Pecan.
say
Okay.
pecan pie.
pecan,
Okay.
I don't say pecan.
pecan.
Well, see, we're all from Georgia area, so yeah. So
Y'all. We
Uh,
watched this show today at Dollywood. It was the only show that Jess wanted to see. The only one on the schedule that Jess wanted to see. It was called Christmas in the
You
Smokies.
better be glad it's the only one I wanted to see.
Y'all, it did not have a storyline at
yeah.
all. It was just one song after another. Some of them original, some of them, just and and then like halfway through the show, it became religious and like Jesus showed up and like it was.
I took a nap.
And Ty slept through it all. Ty decided he was just going to sleep. And Chad, who loves all things musicals,
Yes.
Chad loves musicals. We left the show, and he goes, "That was awful."
Oh,
And
everything we were sitting to the
I
back,
told Jess,
I
I
can't
said,
hear.
I said there was at one point during this something was going on, and all I could think was, "How redneck are we?"
Yeah.
What did you say?
That we went to Jesus to church, but
Oh, they wouldn't understand that, but
Look at I like what Mike said here. Creme brulee and flan. Dixie
Jess
loves that, and
Jess
I
loves
love it
creme
too.
brulee.
Like I would eat that because, like, out of all the desserts, like when I eat that, I don't feel like it's not as heavy. I
No,
guess
it's
as
not.
other
And
Yeah.
desserts, and so I
Jess
can
would just
usually
eat the
squeeze it
crispy,
in.
flaky stuff on top, and she'd be fine.
Yeah. So like after I eat all my savory, I'm like, okay, I got room for that. But a lot of the other desserts, I'm just like, I don't have room for that because I indulged or overindulged on the savory stuff.
has prepare.
Jess is saying you have to prepare. You got to prepare your stomach.
I know, but I'd rather have the other
And
stuff.
she's like, you got to look at the dessert menu first. See, no, she can have my dessert for all I care.
No.
I'm gonna
Yep,
eat
Jess, if
all
I'm
the
around
other
you, you can
stuff.
have mine too.
Sweet potato souffle, in my mind, is my dessert. I save it for last on my plate for that reason. It's probably my favorite thing, but I'm gonna eat it last because it's sweet and it's my dessert.
All right, fellas. Well, I got work tomorrow.
Hey, that's
I
fine
know
because
you do.
I am tired. These theme park days wear me out. I'm I'm not as
So
young as I used to be.
yeah.
No.
Still younger than Jason.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling, Jackleg.
I like that dig there. You stuck that in. But
So one thing we may do tomorrow, not 100% sure because
what's
Jess is
that?
the one making the plans. We might stop at the official Vol store in Knoxville because we'll go
Oh,
buy it.
Oh, y'all
nice.
will pass through Knoxville to get
Hmm.
back. Okay.
So might take the big Vols fan to the official Vol store. We'll see.
Oh, wow.
I
Get your wallet ready.
always forget that Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge is further east, past Knoxville. Because
Yep.
yeah, I've been to Knoxville. Knoxville is a really nice area. When I did music, we recorded our big EP that we made with a producer in Knoxville, and so we traveled back and forth for a few weeks to Knoxville, and we ate at some of the restaurants in the area and stuff. It's a really nice area. Even though I'm not a Tennessee fan, it's I do have to admit that the area is really nice. I liked all the like hills and stuff around and stuff.
Was that
So
a country album?
no, no, no. It wasn't a country album. So our producer, so we did Christian rock, and our producer, he won some Dove Awards. He was Grammy nominated, and so we worked with him. But like, he was kind of, I mean, he was kind of a little pricey for us. We didn't have a whole lot of money, so we had to kind of record over a certain span of time. And so,
Yeah.
save up some more money to be able to pay him and stuff. We also volunteered to rake his leaves in his yard, and we made like a little video of it to get a little discount on some stuff. So we only did a 5-song EP. We didn't do a full length album just because he's kind of pricey, but I mean, he's got the accolades, and he did a really good job. So, but yeah, we we raked the leaves in his yard for
That's
him.
funny.
But yeah, no, it was a really cool experience though getting to work with him. But yeah, he's based in Nashville or Knoxville. So
Well, boys, happy Thanksgiving.
yes, happy
Yes, sir.
Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving to all those of y'all in the chat that have stuck around with us.
Yep.
Look, a suggestion for you, really quick, Zach.
Myron
Try
Mixes. I
Myron
would
Mixes.
maybe next time we're up here, because I mean we're gone in the morning, so we'll be on the road home.
Oh, this is interesting. I probably won't do music in that way anymore, Dustin, but that's awesome. I know a few people from Atlanta too. One of the guys that Zach and I went to high school with, he's big in the music industry too. So I know his studio and stuff too that he works at. So that's really cool. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for dealing with me on location this weekend, but wanted to be on here for continuing our Thanksgiving series that will finish up next week. I hope that you all get to have a wonderful, restful holiday, that you get to spend it with your family, with your loved ones, and that you don't get in a fight over a toaster with anybody on Friday. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah. It's all hey, little difficult, but all right. So again, very thankful for all you guys watching the show. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys going to the website, buying things. You don't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. I just hope you guys get a very restful week. Enjoy your family, and we'll be back next Sunday. And anyway, just thank y'all for tuning in each week.
Well, I don't know how to switch. I'm not Zach, but yeah, I just want to echo, what the guy said. Happy Thanksgiving. We're so thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you guys for tuning in and listen to the three of us ramble, each and every week. And we're just so grateful for all the love and support. Like this is something I think Jason mentioned it earlier that I look forward to every Sunday. It really helps to kickstart my week because usually Sunday nights is crazy, for a teacher, getting ready for the next day, starting a new school week. And so it's awesome to have this to look forward to on Sunday nights. It makes the Monday, transition a little smoother. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you enjoy a restful week. If you get some time off from work, if you have to work, I hope you do get some time off so you can spend it with family and friends. And we'll see you guys next week. So let me see if I can get everybody back up here now because I messed all this up. All right,
There we
there
are.
we go. Jason, on a
Hey,
different spot. Let's switch that.
there
But
we go.
I think if I just double click, that's how
Hey,
it works.
I'm back again.
Okay.
He knows how to do it.
Hey, we're in our usual spots. Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
But all right, we're gonna get out of here before I mess this live stream up even more so.
Bye,
Good night,
y'all.
everybody.
Bye,
Happy
y'all.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.